know that you are powerful, and together you are extraordinary. Well, good evening, and it is so good to be back. We have watched from here in spirit of everything that's been going on in your world, and it has given us laughter and lightness in our hearts to see from afar all the things that are coming to light as we promised many months ago. And there is more to come, but please take most of it in a very light-hearted way, because as you'll see, you can only keep things in the dark for so long, and then the lid comes off. And so it is amusing and heartwarming to see all the things coming out. Every day there's something new, and it is great that this is happening. It has to come out, as we've said on many occasions, and coming out it is indeed. And the lion shall roar, and the roaring and the lion will be magnificent. Times are turning, things are changing. In the next 2 weeks or so, the energies and the planets will change once more, and lighter vibrations will be coming in along with the long summer days. If you can remember, maybe a year ago, the energies on the planet were much denser. They seemed to be much fear. And I can say this is now lifting. The fear is lifting, even though there's still a lot of darkness and negativity on the planet. People are becoming more confident in themselves, more confident in their own power, their own inner being. And we say, you can chop the forest down and it will stay, but it will start to grow. Nature always grows, and you are nature, and now you are all starting to grow. Yes, in different ways, in ways that where we would say that money isn't going to be the great God. And you will find many people finding different ways of using things without spending and thinking without spending and not going into debt as easily and as quickly as they had in the past. So yes, everything is turning sweetly, and over the next 3 to 4 weeks things will start to feel more calm. Having said that, of course, there are a number of things to come up which will not be very pleasant. But I ask you, it is all about love. It is only love that will change. And even in the darkest of hearts and souls, there is that seed of light, that seed of God. It is there. And if you send love to the people that you feel are wronging others, or maybe even wronging yourself, even though it may leave a bitter taste, know that they are, and they have come initially from God, and over the years, and many years, their souls have been tainted and blackened by greed. And so send out to these people, because they really are in need of it. And you will find as you do this, and quite quickly this will happen, that people will start to change. People who you never thought would start to change, because light always wins. And if we can send love and light to the darkness and the people in the dark, then their soul will know this and will feel it and will start to chip away at the dark shell that surrounds it. And some of these people are not actually realising what they're doing. They have been programmed. They don't know right from wrong. They don't feel emotions. They don't feel pain for others. But if you chip away at that soul, then there will be a huge turning point within these darkened souls. And so I ask you not to live in fear now, to start to change the energy on the planet, to be positive, to go in love, to know that nothing can harm you when you're in the light and the love of God. Only the fear that is in your minds. And so reset the dial and set it to positivity and love. And know and feel free. For you are free. You are a child of God. And you are now on a wonderful path. A wonderful path to the changed world, where people will share with each other and will care. It is starting, it has started, and it is going quickly. And we here in the realms of spirit applaud you all for what you are doing and the work that you are all doing. So please keep this work up. Just go forward. Don't think about the past. Just go forward. Be in the now and go forward with love and help in your heart for every other human being. And all this will soon pass, and you will live in harmony and love once again. Do you have questions tonight, Jack?
I do, Diana, and I can only concur. It's a wonderful time to be alive. Just a couple of things. That, despite what you said about nature, which is a wonderful metaphor, the genetically modified crops, genetically modified food, of course this has been stepped up, but is the damage done by these things, is it reversible?
Yes, it is reversible, and people are fighting back, and people are not accepting it. So, again, send out good thoughts, send out love to the plant, to the growth, to the corn, to the wheat, and it can be reversed. In time, of course, everything has a time. If this is done and people fight and stand up for their rights, then it can be quickly reversed. Very quickly. As you see, how quickly nature fights back. How quickly does it regrow again? Very, very quickly. Because nature has a way, a positive way. Nature doesn't have negative thoughts. Nature has a survival thought. And where good seeds are sown, nature will plough that. It will plough its way through. And so, be of good nature, as we say. Go forward. Do not take all this stuff that they're putting on the human race. Fight back and tell them, basically, where to stick it. I'll leave that for you to fill that in, Jack.
Thank you, Diana. The next one is on a similar theme, and it may be, from where I'm sitting, may be more difficult to reverse, but I'm inspired by your last comments. In Iraq, depleted uranium has been dropped on that country, as you know, and it's causing untold deformities amongst kids and the population. How, if any way, can we deal with the depleted uranium cancers around the planet?
This is a little difficult because there is so much going on, and until the wars cease and the bombings and all the atrocities cease, it is very difficult to help the people. And it can't be done overnight. But again, the spirit world is there, always helping, always doing what they can. And once the humans realise this and they help, it can be changed, but it will take time. There is no magic wand. But again, sending love out to these areas now, sending love from your heart, from the bottom of your heart to these people. The power of love can heal anything and everything. But I have to say, it will take a little time, but it will happen. And once people send love out and start to care for the people and send love out to reverse these horrible crimes, then there will be a turning point, but there is no magic bullet.
As you know, we've got an opening with a book to be published, and I'm convinced it will now be published.
Oh, it will be published. It will be published. We here in the realms are making ways for that to be published. It's all about timing, as you know, and the time is right. And I know that there are some more pages, and we will work on that. Well, the power, the essence of me, the God essence, because the God essence is in all of us. I have said on the workshops and many times, anytime, call on my energy. I will be there for you. And people wonder, well, why can you be here? Why can you be there? I'm not a person. I'm a spirit. I'm living in the wonderful world of spirit. And when people can call, I will send my love. And people have experienced this. And anyone at all can just call on my love, call on me, and I will come to them. And they will feel a different shift in their vibration. This is what my world was all about. This is why I came onto the earth. This is what I said on one of the very first channelings. My life on earth was to be as it was, to die as I did, to open hearts that could never be opened in any other way. That was a tiny pinprick of an opening. You see, Spirit, God, the universe was getting ready for now, for the times to come. So hearts were slightly opened by my death that couldn't have been opened in any other way. And that spark that happened through my death stayed within the people, and it will be lit again. Some quicker than others, as you know, but it's there. And when people understand what's been going on, their hearts will become alive again. Most people's hearts have become dead and black because they have been so battered over the last few years particularly. But you know, they're starting to get their will back. They're starting to take their power back. And it's amazing to see how the shifting is happening. And it's quicker than we thought. And it's growing by the hour. So, if people need me, all they have to do is ask me for help. And I will be there. And they may not see me, but they will feel. They will feel the love energy. And that will help them, that will change their vibration. This is what this is all about. Help individuals to open their hearts, to be at one, and to be in love, and to help others. That's why we're all on this planet, to care for others, and we've lost it. Or we had, because it is now coming back in many, many ways. So don't lose faith at all. Carry on, and you'll be surprised. And I think over the next few weeks, your hearts will feel lighter. And know that you are powerful. And together, you are extraordinary. Do you have any more questions, Jack?
I wish I did. Thank you.
Thank you. I would like you, either you or Anne, to close this with what is now known as the Diana Prayer, which, yes, about 3 years or so ago, was the first contact I made with Anne, although at that time she had not got a clue, and why should she? Sitting there reading a book when a total stranger came to her with this piece of paper, and on it were the words, and the words of love. And I now know that you call it the Diana Prayer, and I think it should be shared to help people. So would you like to say it, or?
I would love to say it, but I don't know it to the degree that Anne does. I'd have to read it, and I can always put it in as an edit, or Anne can say it.
I'll say it. I come to you with love. That's all there is. That's all we are, and all that ever will be. We are one of the same. And when you are sad, we will sit with you. And when you are lonely, we will carry you. Your path is straight and golden, and we are there for you. Until we meet again, my friend, until we meet again, Shalom. And so, even though I know those words were not exactly that was written down, that does not matter. The essence is there. And so, I wish you all a very good evening. I wish you all the love from me and the spirit world and all your friends and family that are always close when we are communicating. And know in your hearts every day is a step nearer to the freedom and love that you all deserve, and it is all yours. It is rightly all yours. So until we meet again, my friend, good night.